What's up, guys? Welcome back to Millennial and Actual Crypto. I'm BTC Spectre, and today we're going to be going through some TA. We're going to go visit Pixels. We're going to visit Cyberkongz, Play and Collect. We're going to visit, what's the other one? Nifty Island. So buckle up and let's jump into it. So first off, let's look at the weekly here because I think it's important to always zoom out. There's a lot of people who are starting to get a little bit nervous about the crypto pullback. So if we're on the 20-day, we have a bullish engulfing, but there's 12 days left. This could still retract all the way back up to here. It could end as a doji, or it could even turn green. With this much movement this far, and we've even undone the previous 20-day period's wick, it's probably going to close near here or continue to the downside. But if we do move to the weekly, we have 3 red weeks so far, 4 days left in the week, so quite a bit of time. So let's look at the 5-day. We only have 2 days left in the 5-day, and it looks like we're trying to move towards the 20 moving average. If we look at the horizontal, there's not much going on here. It's just a big green candle, so I would not be surprised if we come down here to this horizontal level of 52K, which would allow, for some people to freak out a little bit. All right, then we have a little bit more resistance down here in the, or support I should say, in the 46K range. And if we go straight across, we see lots of action in this 46K range last period. So what I wanted to do in this 20-day average area, it's a little bit easier to see. Let's grab a horizontal line and let's come down to the first place in recent history where we see some support. So right in here, and let's make this white, and let's do another one right here. So these two white lines, and if we look across, we see lots of touches. Candle body, pretty much a wick, candle body, right? And the top one, candle body, wick, two wick, or wick through both lines, wick, candle body, wick, candle body, wick, candle body. So this, I know a lot of people are going to freak out, maybe hate me for this, but this 41 to 44K range would be a really good place to come down, build some support, and the 20 period moving average is still down here, and the 8 is still down at 53. Come down here, maybe come back up, give people some hope around the 60K range, come back down again to this 40K range, and freak people out. At this point, if we do visit this area, most people will not be saying, oh, we're flipping resistance into support. They're going to be saying the bull run is over, and then it could get boring from there, and then it could take off. And we see this happen time after time. And if we zoom into the daily, what we'll notice is we were forming a bit of this symmetrical triangle, which we tried to break out of but failed, tried again, failed, really big, came back up, tested the bottom side of this triangle, came back up, tried again, really fell, and then now we're just continuing to fall. So I would not be surprised if we get a little bit more continued downside. Now, as far as the continued downside goes, we have kind of blowing through, falling through, but then lots of movement, lots of action here. Yep, okay, so this is right. So it'll be interesting to see how things play out. Right now on, let's say the 4 hour, let's look and see what the 4 hour looks like. It's down, wick, and then it's kind of, someone said, I think it was Crypto Face, where it wicks, it sticks. So typically speaking, when you have a wick down and come back up, it will eventually go down there and revisit it, and that's exactly what we're seeing. I mean, look at that horizontal, it exactly visited it. It just slowly went down. So when you see this wick, and it closes red, typically not green, then it's going to revisit that. If it goes up and it wicks but closes green, it's going to slowly travel up to that. We have some support here at 56, the 200, but realistically, I would say 52 if we break this line. We're kind of starting to, we have some action here with a wick, some movement down to here. So if we break this, there's a good chance that we do visit this 52K level. So I'm kind of sitting on the sidelines with my bags ready. I'm okay with what I have. All of my crypto NFT positions, I'm okay with what I have, but I am keeping some emergency cash just for everyday life as well as for future plans that we have. But this is what we're looking at TA wise. is if we break this level right here, literally today, if we break it, we might do a little bit of sideways here, but it might come down to, I would say 53 to 53.5. All right. So just be aware of that if you're looking to add to your bags. All right. Enough of the TA. Let's get into the fun crypto stuff. So let's check out Lil Sapos. Lil Sapos is an NFT I picked up a couple months ago. It's been sitting right around this 0.0005 level. I believe that's actually what I paid roughly in mint price, 30 bucks. Yeah, I think that's what I think maybe I paid 16, but then the mint cost was another 16 bucks. So almost exactly what we minted at. So no movement there. Let's jump into play and collect. This is my favorite. All right, we haven't claimed our credits yet. So this is, I have 42 Cyberkongz, so 100 per makes 4,200. So we're gonna go ahead and claim these. And then I'll probably just do some runs here since we're on camera. What I might start doing is actually saving them up week by week. And then when I make these videos, don't get to do more than just like 8 runs or whatever. Whoops, wrong button. So we need to go to the portal. And I think I need to get this guy more. Yeah, I need to get this guy more. I'm trying to get him into the jackpot, so he needs some more runs. Right, here we go. Let's see if we can get some. I need some med packs. He got beat up the last time that I did some runs with him, so his HP is down by 30. And if he gets knocked out, I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend 2 RON just to revive 196 gear score. It's a little ridiculous. All right, let's see. Some credits. All right, I mean, not bad. It'd be really cool if we got enough credits to do another, to get from 494 up to like over 1,000. So we can do 10 more runs, but we'll see. I'll just be happy if we get through these without him getting knocked out, because I think he needs another 6,000. We only have 4. We only got 4,000, 4,200. I'll check the jackpot right after this. All right, there we go. 40. Oh, that's some decent Kongyam. Oh, okay. So we had this success for this event, and that gave us an extra amount, and we have enough to do 4 more runs. But we'll see what happens here. Oh, I know why he lost HP. I'm an idiot. All right, I remember last time I accidentally selected tier 2, and I sent this guy into a tier 2 gauntlet, which is just dumb. So he really should not have a gear score of 196 in tier 2. That's what happened. So I sent him on 10 runs, and he hit an encounter or something and got knocked out and lost 30 HP. So that's what it was. All right, there we go. And let's check the jackpot. By the way, we have 16,000 Kongyam. I'm trying to get this guy right here up to level 20. That would be my dream. This is my favorite Genesis Kong. Genesis Kong VX, I mean. And so I want to get him up to level 20. Then I'll have 3 level 20s, which is also cool. I would love to get this guy up to level 20. I think he will sell for a premium in the future. But let's look at the jackpot. So jackpot, eligible VXs, and then we go to non, and then this guy. So he needs another, what is that, 5,200? And we only have 42, so it'll take another 2 days, which is fine. We have 7 days left in the season, but it'll take another 2 days to get this guy eligible, to get up to that 30,000. And these guys are already eligible for that jackpot. Let's look at Lucky 100. So the bottom 21% is at 46 bananas, not too shabby, because bananas is like $1.50 or $1.30 now. Sorry, not bottom 21%, bottom 0.21%. All right, so that's all we have to do there. Oh, I did want to show you though, I won this shield on my last set of runs, which is pretty cool, because it has a gear score of 83. So I got that with a level 20 fully equipped Cyberkongz VX. I think it was this guy. So he's got the reactor, hammer, and shield. Yeah, I think this guy is the one who got me that. There it is, rare loot capsule. So it was this guy with the epic, some of the epic gear. And it was the Shrine of Kong's Thieves that got me the rare loot capsule. So that's all we have for this. Let's go into pixels. We are getting our energy, 36 energy to go. But let's just look at some of the stuff that we're working on. So I basically did a test run where I would go into the store and I would clear all of the orders like 10 times over. I think the highest I got was like 60. I fulfilled like 60 orders or something. And I spent, you know, probably a couple hours doing that. And I sold tons of stuff, you know, storage chests and everything. I had like hundreds. I think I spent 500,000 to 600,000 coins fulfilling these orders, and I only got one pixel order, which means you get pixel for that, for fulfilling that order, and it was only 5 pixels. So I basically was spending 100,000 coins per pixel, which is a little bit ridiculous. So now I'm just going back to storing up lots of, I really enjoy the energy, like wines and stuff like that. So I've been making lots of Scarlet wine, watermint whiskey, grain shine, and butter brew, but I'm no longer spending all of my coins and time trying to get pixels. I'm just going to come in here, see what there is. If there's anything easy to fulfill, like this guy, 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 I'll quickly make them and fill them and then see if there's any pixels. But if I run into anything that's really, really expensive, I'm just not going to bother. And if it results in me only getting like 1 pixel a day, that's fine. 30 pixels a month, that's still like 20 bucks a month, you know, to play a pretty fun game. So we got some energy. Another update would be that now I can select any avatar, any of the GENKAI that I have in my collection now. So they finally all got imported. So, you know, if we want to rock this guy, he's got the chain, he's got the headband thing, he's got the scar on his eye, the tracksuit. So this is kind of fun. If I see another GENKAI in here, then I'll usually switch to match whatever his suit is. Like if he's got a wizard hat, then I'll switch and I'll stand next to him and I'll take a screenshot and then I'll post it in the Discord. This guy's got the worker's hat. Do I have a worker's hat one? Is it just my, I think it's just this guy, the wings guy. Oh, here's a worker's hat guy. So I'll come up here, I'll stand next to him and we'll take a screenshot and I'll go post that in the Discord. All right, let's see what this announcement is real quick. We just inscribed, here, let's just bring it up here because this is news. We just inscribed the 7th largest file ever on Bitcoin. We took over block 839.544 to do a parent-child inscription, which also has metadata. The parent inscription is a 3D banana, nice, celebrating the anniversary of us pioneering the combination of non-fungible with fungible on Ethereum. The child inscription, hold on, I'm checking to see if this is a bullish divergence on the chart. The child inscription is the Promethean artwork, which is a high-quality, almost 4 megabyte video file and symbolizes the beginning of a new journey. None of this could have been done without our incredible technology partners, Ordinal's bot. Are you ready for Prometheans? Like, repost. Ooh. Bam. Did not mean to add a bunch of spaces under that. All right, back to what we were working on. So that was all. I was just going to post this guy in the Discord, which I did. Let's switch him back. I've been rocking the demon wings because it's the rarest, I guess you could call it trait. There's only like 41 of these. So this is a very, 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 very rare GENKAI. I'm hoping to get top dollar for this one because even though I think it's cool, I'm not a fan of anything demon related. So I'm going to be trying to sell this guy to someone who does find it cool. Let's move over to Nifty Island. Let's go ahead and launch this game. And all we're going to do is we're just going to look at the, I guess, daily challenges and see what there is that we need to complete and see if we can knock a few of them out. And if not, if they take too long, then we'll go ahead and wrap the video for today. All right, so we have visit 20 islands. We could do that. Spend blooms in 5 different players' campfires. All right, so I'm going to make sure that my campfire is topped off. And then let's go ahead and hit up some of our favorite islands. We're going to go to this guy, user 1188. All right. So collect our blooms, spend blooms. So now I have blooms spent in 1 campfire. We visited a 2nd island, and we've collected 25 of the 100 hourly. Now let's go to, let's see, there's a couple that I like. Wojaks, this is by Dub King, and as you fall you collect the 25 blooms, which is super fun. I haven't changed mine to do that yet. I don't really have the ability because I have 3 tiers to my island, but I am going to show you how this works because it's pretty cool if I haven't shown you already. Or if you're just new to the channel and you haven't seen it, you'll get to see it right now. And by the way, the Bitcoin halving is in like 2 days, and so I still have my red lights up. Once the Bitcoin halving is over, then we'll switch to green lights. There it is. Fall and collect, I guess you could call it. Spend some blooms. Let's move on to the next island. Guppy, I believe he's from France. I might be wrong about that. He's always been a great Kong and a great Kong friend. Super helpful, never greedy, selfish, always looking to help others. So I always pay him a visit. He probably gets most of his blooms from me because I visit his island every single day and sometimes multiple times per day if I'm at my desk and I'm able to just jump in, visit the islands in like 5 minutes and then jump out. You can see we're doing this really quickly. So every time I collect 25 blooms from him, I get 25 blooms and he gets 25. So there we go. Boom. As you can see, I've done this before for several months now. I would say, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months now. Who else do we like? We got Guppy. There's another one in here, Aphex. It might be Apex, but it's APHEX. So whether it's Apex or Aphex. Also a good Kong. I think he's a mod Kong. I think he's a mod in the Cyberkongz Discord. So he's always, I don't think he was always a mod. I think that's a recent thing the last couple months. And before he became a mod, he was super helpful, super good Kong friend. So I pay him visits. These are the main islands that I visit. So if you're playing this game, especially if you're a Kong, definitely follow and bookmark their island and give them visits because they definitely deserve all the blooms that you can give them. They put in a lot of work. They invest a lot of time and effort into Kongs. And the other one would be, I know what his island looks like, but I can't think of his name right now. So this would be number 4. Boom. And then I think he's on the last page here. Orca. So Orca Axie, he's another good Kong. I pay him a visit every single time I jump on here. So I get 750 blooms per month from me, pretty much. Which is good. That's really good. Considering that you can only get 25 per island. Alright, we didn't need to get that actually, but we can do this. Did you hear that? We got our daily bonus, and I'm not going to make you sit through visiting 20 islands, but you get the idea. We've already visited 6, and so that would give us an extra 2,000 blooms. Real quickly, I forgot, let's go ahead and look at some alts here because I think they're important to visit. Ethereum, let's go to the daily just to make it simple. So Ethereum is coming back down to this place of support and resistance. I wouldn't be surprised if we come back down into the, well, maybe this upward sloping trend line on the top of this wedge. 200 is at 2,500. Sand is down quite a bit. If you love sand and you think that there's promise anywhere, like it already met this inverse cup and handle here so I did this inverse cup and handle here with a neckline, a slightly sloping neckline, and then I put the target here. It hit exactly that target. So anywhere between 36 and right now at 41, I think personally, not financial advice, I think it's a good buy. Like that's what it is. It's valuable to me. Cardano's way down. I like Cardano all right. I don't worship it, but I think it's great for 46% from the top. Pretty good. Same with Polkadot, man. There's got to be people who they were euphoric here, and now they're probably dying right now. 50% from recent all-time high. Good buy. Right under the 200. Just wait for this 200. Like for most of these alts, Wait for the 8 and the 20 to come down to the 200 and then bounce, and then the bull market starts. I am willing to bet quite a bit that that's exactly what's going to happen. Look, Polygon is right here. 20 is about to touch. Just wait for it to touch and then bounce off. What are we at? Most of these alts have fallen quite a bit, 50%. Super did phenomenal, did like a 10x. Ugh, I wish I would have just held. All right, so Super did like from the very, very bottom, it looks like a 25x. So that's really good. And now it is only down 42%, but it did get as low as 56%. So if you like Super, maybe a good buy. Algorand, Hurton, Ronin, which is a huge gaming chain. They are having a pullback of 41 to 32%. I thought we were going to get a pullback here, actually, after this candle, this reversal. I thought we were going to get a massive pullback, but we ended up going up another from here, another 66%, which is insane. But now there's probably a decent chance of continued pullback. So guys, there are opportunities out there. When there's fear in the streets, when there's blood in the streets, and when there's fear in the market, that is the time to buy. Not financial advice, just statistically, we can see in almost every market that is when there are good returns. So just something to consider, something to think about. We'll see what happens. But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.